Welcome back to This Is Not CBC.
Folks, let's be real for a minute. The 2025 federal budget, it didn't save our seniors. For many older Canadians, especially low-income ones, everyday life in a city like Toronto is a struggle. They're being squeezed by sky-high costs, and their support checks don't nearly match the reality. Step into a month in the life of a low-income senior in Toronto. Imagine someone who has no CPP contributions, meaning they rely on old age security and a modest GIS benefit. Realistically, that's around $1,540 a month if they're lucky enough to get a decent GIS. Now, toss in the real cost of living in Toronto. Rent alone for a one-bedroom runs $2,200 plus per month on average. That's more than the entire income of that senior. Then there's food. Groceries for a single person in Toronto average $480 per month just to put basic food on the table. Not fancy meals, but essentials. Utilities, heat, hydro, water, garbage add about $173 per month. Internet, expect to pay around $70 because staying connected costs money. And if they get around on public transit, a TTC monthly pass is $156. Add it all up. Rent, food, utilities, internet, transit. The minimum monthly cost of living for a single person is well over $3,800 in Toronto. That's nearly $2,300 more than what our low-income senior is taking in. What does that mean? It means they can't make it. There's no cushion for medicine, no wiggle room for emergencies, no breathing room for anything beyond the bare essentials. And yet, when the government budgets for refugees, we're talking about billions of dollars. Money that could, in theory, be redirected to support these seniors who built this country. If just $1.17 billion from refugee first-year support were diverted to our 1.5 million low-income seniors, each could get an extra $781 per month. That would boost them to about $2,320 every month. Not luxury, but enough to finally cover rent, pay some bills, and maybe have a little left for food without constantly panicking. But instead, we're told to welcome more newcomers, even while there's a housing crisis. Meanwhile, longtime Canadians, many of them retired, are being asked to survive on crumbs. That's not compassion. That's misaligned priorities. This is not CBC. We're calling for a reset. Fix housing first. Make sure our seniors are safe, then talk about expanding refugee intake. Because people who've already lived here deserve to be protected, not ignored.